Hey guys, today I'm going to teach you how to make a thumbnail border that will really make your thumbnails stand out from everyone else's around you on the YouTube homepage. And this is extremely really easy. It can be kind of complicated and daunting if you don't know how to do it, but once I show you, it's really easy, and it just adds that tiny little bit of quality, and it really just makes your thumbnail stand out. And I think it's one of the most valuable things you can do in 5 minutes, even less probably. This can be done in Photoshop, GIMP, Pixlr. I use Pixlr because it's free and I love it so much. This can be done in literally anything. It's not specific to the one I'm using. And yeah, it's very easy. I'm going to show you quickly. This is the thumbnail I've made in the past before. You can see the kind of white, sort of, I guess, grayish, transparent border I have going around it. And it's just a subtle thing that just adds that tiny little bit, really makes your video pop. I've never actually used this thumbnail because I never got around to making the video, but I'm going to show you how to make a thumbnail border just like this. So the way I recommend doing it is just go to a blank Google page and look up white or something, and then go to images. Take this one, for example. It literally doesn't matter. Just Control C, Control V, drag it so that it completely covers your entire screen. And I'm just going to quickly do this to make it exactly line up with the edges. Boom. There we go. So now you have a white. By the way, it is important that below all of this is transparent. That the very last, thing is nothing. It's very important that once you do finish, it will be like a PNG background with nothing. Anyways, go back to this. You have your white image that covers the complete screen. It is the exact same resolution as the background. Make sure that's important. Mine's 1920 by 1080, and yours should be too if you're making a YouTube thumbnail. Then you're gonna want to hit Control C and Control V. Or quickly, before we even go that far ahead, your probably instinct is to just go like this. Use the marquee tool. Don't do that. It's not precise in any way, shape, or form. You're going to end up with sides, even if you try really hard to get it precise. Some sides are going to be longer and less. It's not going to line up. They're going to be different shapes, and it's going to be very off-putting. Even if it's a slight difference that even you can't notice, it's going to throw it off in the end. So the way I do it is I grab this image, Control C, Control V. So now I have two that should be the exact same. I'm going to make sure I have the one on the top selected, and I'm going to just make it black. All right. So once you have one that's white, one that's black, just to tell the difference between the two. I'm going to shrink down the black one, make sure it's centered with the middle, and now you just want to line it up, the black one. Kind of make it as big as you want to the point. Make sure it is lined up throughout the entire thing. Just kind of line it up like this. Make it the size that you want the thumbnail border to be. Keep in mind, the white is going to be the border. Keep that in mind. So I think that looks roughly okay. Let's have a look at this. That's about, for me that looks roughly okay. For now, at least. If I want to, I can change it later on. If I see it fit later on. So yeah, now you're gonna have the black box selected. Take the wand select tool and just click anywhere on the black. That if you don't know what the wand select tool does, it just selects one of every single color. For me, black. Then you're gonna want to select the white layer, but still have the black box selected, but on the white box, if that makes any sense. If you've used Photoshop or if you've used photo editing before, you know exactly what I'm saying. If not, it can be a little bit confusing. I'll just go over it again really quick. The black box selected, the black box layer, use the wand select tool on it so that it selects everything within the black box. Then you, without clicking anything, switch to the white layer, and then hit the delete key on your keyboard. And basically what that does is it deletes a perfect rectangle where that black square would have been, but on the white image. So now you can delete the black layer. You just completely delete it. And boom, there you go. This is your border from now on. You will notice that the top is slightly shorter than the sides. That is how it's supposed to be because it is a rectangle. When I first started, I was kind of fussed about that. I wanted the left and the right to be the exact same size as the top and the bottom. Don't do it. It ends up looking bad. Just leave it how it is. And if you also notice, it's kind of transparent. That is also something you can do. I think my opacity I usually set to 10%. When it's on a blank background, it looks very transparent. But when you have a finished product, it'll basically look like this. I do recommend having the opacity at 100 and then saving this as its own PNG file with the transparent activated on your computer so that at any point in time, you can just quickly add a snap, just add this to an image or to your thumbnail and then just adjust the transparency, adjust the color if you want. Boom, very simple, very easy. Yeah, thank you guys for watching so much. I really, really appreciate it. And good luck with your thumbnails.